What is up, team? It's your boy Sledge from the SledgeIncTeam team, back with another video. And today, we gonna do something different because we have 3 creators here with us answering these 2 questions. What made you start making videos about credit and credit cards? And what are your favorite 2 credit cards and why? And you know over here at SledgeInc, we get straight to business, so let's get to it. Now, these are some creators that you may or may not know, but I'm going to put the links to their channel down in the description so you can subscribe to them. And the very first creator is...
Huge congratulations goes out to you, Sledge. I mean, congrats on hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. And not only have you hit that mark, you've now surpassed 2,000 subscribers and you're on your way to 3,000, which is absolutely amazing and mind-blowing to see this amazing growth that you're experiencing. So congratulations. And if you want to grow a little bit faster, you have to do one thing: join Team Rose Gold. There's just word of advice, just accept it, don't fight it. I'm just saying, join Team Rose Gold. But again, congratulations, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to celebrate with you. So let's go on to the questions that you have for me. Question number 1 was, why did I start creating content about credit and credit cards? Well, I started creating that content because originally I wanted to challenge myself to try to gain 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours without having to ask my friends or family to watch my YouTube channel. I literally just wanted to challenge myself and see if I was able to do it. And I started with creating some personal finance content because I thought I was going to be the next Graham Stephan, which clearly didn't happen. And then I started covering stimulus check content. And then through the pandemic, credit cards were being revamped. So I got into credit cards. And that's when I signed up for the Chase Sapphire Preferred because it had that historic 100,000 sign up bonus point offer. And I realized I really liked the credit card game. I covered a few credit cards at that point. I covered the revamp of the OG Chase Freedom, which was rebranded to the Chase Freedom Flex. The Sapphire Preferred received some minor revamps to it, and then the Sapphire Reserve as well. Then we got the Wells Fargo Active Cash and the Wells Fargo Reflect cards. So I had some new credit card content while I was trying to build some of that credit card audience, and anytime something new came out, I wanted to jump on it, right? So that's what really got me started in the credit card content creating game. And of course, I created some videos about credit as well, since that's related. The next question you had was, what are my 2 most favorite credit cards? Well, the first one, I had to go with it, is the Discover It Cashback credit card. Now, I love this credit card simply because of it being such an amazing beginner credit card. It's the credit card that got me started in the game. It comes with that amazing 5% cashback rotating quarterly calendar categories, which they are usually very, very useful. I've held this card for I think 10 years now. And at that point, I must say that for most of the time, most years I got use out of 3 out of the 4 categories, but Discover has done things a little bit differently now. Now they introduced the mobile wallet category, which makes it a little bit more useful for every single quarter in the year. For those of you who are signing up for the credit card, don't go straight to the Discover website. Try to find a referral link. With the referral link, you can get your easiest $100 in a statement credit ever that you'll ever get for any credit card. So I highly recommend doing that. Plus, for new card members, you get the unlimited cashback match for your first year of holding the credit card. My second most favorite credit card is none other than the BILT Rewards Mastercard. This credit card just makes sense for me as a renter. It gives me the opportunity to earn points on something that I wasn't able to earn points on, and that's rent, without paying that transaction fee. And that is key. Now, I do think this card is a little bit dangerous simply because it is proving that you can have a credit card on the market and not offer a sign-up bonus. But if you provide some untangible benefit to people, they're willing to overlook that this credit card does not come with a sign-up bonus. And BILT is very strategic. And I also like what they're doing with just the mentality or the psyche of rent day. They're changing it from something negative into something positive by adding all of these extra benefits, these games that you play to be able to earn points and to have a chance to win a month free of rent. Plus, it's rent day where you get double the amount of points. So it's taking that negative day and added so much positivity around it, and I just see this credit card doing very well. Great credit card if you're a renter, a no-brainer, and I love it. I love having it in my wallet. We just need to work on getting them to join the sign-up bonus game, but I honestly don't see that happening unless they have some stiff competition in the future. But anyway, Sledge, once again, thank you so much for inviting me to your channel, man. Congratulations. I'm happy to see the growth that you are experiencing at this point, and I can't wait to see what happens to you and your channel in the future. I will be here just like you've been here for me at my channel for all this time. Thank you and take care. And as always, come and get your high five.
Hey, how's it going, you guys? My name is Edris, and first of all, I just want to say a massive congratulations to Sledge for already surpassing 2,000 subscribers. You're absolutely killing the game, man, and I know that you're going to continue to do so. You have so much knowledge in the finance industry, so man, you are just a huge asset to the credit card community. But anyways, the first question that Sledge gave me was, what made you start creating videos about credit and credit cards? I have a couple of reasons of starting this YouTube channel, but the main two reasons I would say is after I collected the Chase trifecta, I started to notice that I was able to travel for free with these points, such as getting free hotels, free flights, and I just really want to spread this message as much as I could. And second reason being, I saw a lot of young adults messing up their credit from a young age, so I just wanted to help them and show them, hey, this is how you can fix your credit step by step. And the second question that Sledge gave me was, what are your two favorite credit cards and why? I would have to say my first favorite credit card is the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, because I already had a lot of Chase points accumulated before I even got the card, so having that card gave me the ability to get free hotels with Hyatt hotels, or even getting free flights with Southwest, United, and other airlines. This card is definitely a huge asset in my wallet. And for my second favorite credit card, it would have to be the American Express Gold Card. This card gives me that 4x on dining and 4x on groceries, so getting all those points on those categories just gives me a lot of points at the end of the year. And with my Amex points, I usually send them out to airlines or Hilton hotels when they have those occasional transfer bonuses. But yeah, that's why I would say that those two credit cards are my favorite cards in my portfolio right now. But lastly, I want to say a huge thank you to Sledge for bringing me onto the creator videos. You've been supporting my channel since day one, man, and I know you're going to continue to kill the YouTube game.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Calvin Russell here, 850 Club Credit. Super excited to do this video with my man Dante Sledge in the building. All right. So very first thing I want to go into is how did I even start talking about credit and credit cards? Well, for me, I got tired of seeing people get denied when I was working at a dealership. I was working at a dealership for 6 years, and 70 to 80% of the people that came into the dealership would get denied, and they didn't know why. And so what I started doing is I started doing some research, and I started helping people, understand how they could qualify for a home. And once I started doing that, then that put them in position to not only buy a home, but then they started thinking about other things that they could do, like buy a house and things of that sort. And so that's how I got started into this, was essentially helping people improve their credit scores to accomplish their credit goals. And part of that journey was to get certain types of credit cards. And so what's so great about that is that I was able to help thousands of people locally, whether it was just improving their credit scores, getting higher limit credit cards, getting a car or auto loan lease if they wanted to, qualify for homeownership, rental properties, things of that sort. And then I started putting that same information on YouTube. And but either way, able to a large people just by telling them, hey, listen, this is what you need to do to improve your credit score. So that's how I actually got my start into this. Now, as far as my two favorite credit cards, since I love helping people that are like in their rebuilding stages, or they're pretty much trying to get to like that next level, my two favorite credit cards that I typically use is going to be the Capital One Platinum credit card and the Discover It card. Let me break down why. So the Capital One Platinum credit card is a credit card that is used that I recommend to a lot of my clients to start improving their credit scores, depending on where their credit is, obviously. But why I love that credit card so much is, number one, you can add up to 5 authorized users on that credit card. It's nothing too fancy. You don't get a lot of points and rewards and things of that sort, but there's a lot of people who are rebuilding their credit, and they're looking for like a card to kind of start off with, or people that are brand new to credit and they're looking for a bank to give them an opportunity. And that card works out so perfect for them. So when they're able to do something like that, it just works out beautifully, with the entire process as well. And of course, they're able to build their relationship with a bank that just thinks outside of credit cards. So when you get, it's not a lot of banks that can do that. It's not a lot of banks that has credit cards and then they can give you an auto loan. There's not a lot of banks that have the credit card and they can give you a checking and a savings account, right? So to be able to take care of those two main things, which is rebuilding credit, getting a credit card, and then of course potentially going into getting a car, you have that relationship built. versus with a lot of these bigger banks, a lot of times people, they're not able to qualify. A lot of people can't qualify for Chase right off the bat. They can't get American Express because their credit score is not there yet. They can't qualify for a lot of these bigger banks just simply because their credit score does not meet that criteria. And so that's why I love that card, because it gives people that foundation and says, hey, even though everyone else won't do business with you, we will do business with you. So I think that that's major for a lot of people. The next card is, of course, for me, is going to be the Discover It cash back card. Now, the reason why I like that card is because that's one of the easier cards to get when a person is like fresh out of rebuilding their credit scores, especially like if their scores are like, in the like 650, 670, 680 range, where you're not a super strong 700 yet. You don't have all these lines of credit yet. And so it's not many banks that will give you a decent limit. Typically if you do it right, you can actually get a decent limit. I think a decent limit is like $2,000, $5,000. I know Dante's probably laughing at me now, like, man, that ain't nothing, But to people who are like rebuilding, kind of like, rebuilding their credit, and then obviously rebuilding these relationships, with these banks and stuff, that's huge for them, because some people, they've never seen anything above a $300 credit limit. They've never seen anything above a $500 or $1,000 credit limit. So when you're able to build that relationship with a different bank outside of the traditional banks that people are used to. They're used to First Premier. They're used to First Progress. They're used to those banks, right? Anybody can get those, right? But you want something that says, hey, I haven't made it yet, but I'm on my way to making it. So those are my two favorite credit cards that I would recommend, that I would say, are great for people to kind of start off with. All right. So of course, guys, if you like this video, like it. If you want to share it, share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe to Dante's channel, as I know he's dropping nothing but heat. All right. So we'll see you guys on the next video.
Now, I want to thank CJ, Edris, and Calvin for taking the time out of their busy schedule to participate in this video. And I definitely hope that this isn't the last time that we work together. Now, this is only episode 5, but there's more to come. You never know who might be on the next episode. Your boy might even be answering these questions. But make sure that you subscribe to each and every one of the contributors to this video. And if you like this content or was just entertained, hit that thumbs up, share this video, but most importantly, drop a salute emoji in the comments section. And remember, the separation is in the preparation. It's your boy Sledge. Salute.